Yo, what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we've got the spoilers for the upcoming brand new Boruto chapter. That is chapter 30, the final chapter of 2018, and honestly, I have read these spoilers and I am so excited to give you guys them. So without further ado, you've been warned, spoilers do lie ahead, but let's jump into these. As always, a huge thank you to Organic Dinosaur and her team for giving us these spoilers and translating the chapter for us and releasing it to all of us. The link in the description below to her Reddit post will let you see all of the spoilers in full detail, because I'm only going to kind of be cherry picking the ones I think will be of most interest and most importance. But if you want to see the entire post in detail, then make sure you click the link in the description down below. So then, covering the main things from the front and last pages, we see that the name of this chapter is called Confrontation, and on the cover we finally get confirmation of the colour palette of Delta, and oh, it's an interesting one, guys. So we've got Delta in a sultry pose, blonde hair, nice, V-line dress, green and blue with white cuffs, little bit questionable fashion sense right there. Anyway, awful red black clown striped leggings, oh dear, white boots, red triangle earrings and a blue forehead mark. So there's a lot of damn colours in there, and honestly, by the sounds of it, it's a questionable design, but we'll roll with it. We'll see what it's actually like on the cover. Without further ado, the rest of them, the last page, this is huge, guys. This is huge. Delta appears in front of Himawari, Naruto, Kawaki, and Boruto. That is going to be the last page. That is absolutely huge. I don't really have anything more to say, but I want to know what you guys are going to make of all this when the chapter finally drops. But what if I told you that spoiler wasn't the biggest part of this chapter? Yeah, I know, that spoiler is huge. But what I'm about to tell you is just like fantastic, at least for me, because it's something I hate to say it, but I called it. I said something like this would happen. I said it months ago, and I'm not trying to take credit for being the first one to think up of this theory, because I'm sure there was plenty of others, but I'm getting that really nice feeling right now of when one of your theories becomes canon, and that is Momoshiki being the Kurama to Boruto. What I mean by this is, as you see here, Kawaki versus Boruto sparring. Again, some more sparring, nothing wrong with that. Momoshiki is triggered from Karma. Now let me go into one of the other spoilers a little bit later on to go more in depth with this. When Kawaki and Boruto are trying to make the seal of reconciliation at the end of the match, Momoshiki suddenly comes to mind again. Kawaki doesn't seem to have this seen as vision / figure, so it's a kind of like dream state of Momoshiki. How I expect it will be is how it was back in the fight against Naruto and Sasuke and Boruto, where time sort of stops and Momoshiki appears kind of like in Boruto's head, like what Kurama and all the Tailed Beast, and you know, it's a very popular trope in anime, so there's nothing new there, but you guys know what I mean. And I said this would happen so long ago, and it kind of adds into another theory which some people have having, that the Otsutsuki seals aren't there to give the person that killed them power just as a friendly gift, but actually to be a vessel so that the Otsutsuki clan member residing within them can one day use their body to be reborn. Which is, I didn't think of that, but now that I am, that is crazy. Some more really interesting Delta spoilers for you Delta fans right now. So Delta launches a drone from her back, so it seems as though she's also part ninja tech, like we saw with Ao, like we saw with Garo. We haven't seen with Cash and Koji, which is quite interesting as of yet. I thought that maybe all the outers would be all the experimental type people, and the inner members would be the more kind of human kind of deals, sort of. I did make a theory that Delta would have been experimented on in the past by Jigen and Amado. I actually came up with the theory that I think her dojutsu might be genetically engineered, but I did not expect it to be part ninja tech as well. Now, this does not mean Boruto. This does not mean that Delta is an android. It means, no, not an android, a robot. It means she's an android, or cyborg. Cyborg seems to be the more correct word to describe what Delta is. There's more. Delta can also fly like a rocket with her boots, and Cash and Koji watches her fly by like it's nothing. Now, so many different things going on. Flying from your boots, that's pretty mad. I don't know how that would work, but it's interesting nonetheless. And Cash and Koji just watching like it's nothing. Does this guy not have any sense of fear or urgency at all? He just seems like so chilled out. Someone who should not be able to come into Konoha. Someone who's threatening his mission, and he just does not seem to care whatsoever. Ino senses Delta coming into Konoha, which is just like, I mean, it's confirmation that she's not a Konoha member, you know, like Cash and Koji, but it is still pretty big because it shows that someone is going to, well, Ino, you'd expect, is going to alert someone, and there's going to be quite possibly my favourite type of arc, and they are invasion arcs. If you guys have been watching my videos recently on the channel, I've been talking for some reason so much about invasion arcs, and if you follow me on Twitter, that they're my favourite type of arc, hands down. I absolutely love them. So if we can get an invasion arc in this Kawaki arc, then oh boys, that is good news. And then the last spoilers that I've got for you is that Cash and Koji is actually watching the sparring take place. It's a sparring match to learn how to use Karma effectively, which is quite interesting because you'd imagine that Boruto and Kawaki are going to have to use Karma at some point in this arc to go up against the likes of Delta and Cash and Koji. So them learning how to use it now is a big plus. And also, just to add on to that, it seems that Cash and Koji has no interest in interfering with what's going on, at least not right now. Maybe that will change when he notices Delta appear in front of the Uzumaki family. I have no idea. But guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. Like I said, this is huge news for the Boruto manga. Possibly the biggest news we've had. The fact that Momoshiki is here, still hiding within Boruto, to me is just massive, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this and what direction they actually take with this huge revelation in the Boruto manga. But guys, if you're excited for the new chapter, make sure to leave a like in the video. Comment down below all your thoughts and opinions for the upcoming chapter and what you make of all these spoilers. And of course, if you are hyped, subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad. I'll see you guys in another video, but until then, peace.